Dini Road, which traverses through the two constituencies in Kole district. This has improved the trading centers along these routes, notably the Kona Trading Center, which is a critical point for sale of farm produce coming in from rural areas and linking buyers from Kenya, Congo, and South Sudan. Additionally, we thank you for the plan of government to upgrade the 55-kilometer Kona Yer, Kona Bohe, Icheme, Bobby Road to Tarmac as part of the AFCON project. An earlier date of commencement in February this year was given during the zonal tour, but this has so far stalled. The Kona Yer, Kona Bohe, Icheme, Bobby Road on the southern side extends through Kole District Headquarters to Apache District Headquarters. An additional 30 kilometers on a gravel district road connecting to the Rekunyu Apache section of the Rekunyu Apache Road, Puranga Road. It further extends on the eastern side from Aboke Market to Aliro, Ogu Road, another 30 kilometers into Lira District Headquarters, connecting to Lira Puranga portion. Your Excellency, the two roads that have connection from Kona Yer, Kona Bohe, Bobby Road, namely Aboke Market to Ogur and Lira District Headquarters through Aliro, and Kona Yer to Apache through Kole District Headquarters, be upgraded from a district road to a national road with first-class maram, and in future we should also have it tarmac. Funding for the construction of Kaguta complex through the transitional grants be increased to ensure timely completion. On health, Your Excellency, we simply request for the upgrade of Bala Health Center 3 to Health Center 4, and also Atan Health Center 3 to Health Center 4. Finally, there are a few of your good cadres who have a few outstanding pledges. Matt Betty Adong, Achana Semi, Lily Okello, Lao Radio Callers Association, the details are here, and some groups and associations like the Kole Border Association, Kole Drivers Association, NRM Leaders Circle, and Aboke Muslim Women's Circle. Your Excellency, we thank you for visiting Kole, and we appreciate the tremendous efforts played by the NRM government through your able leadership. The people of Kole are therefore fully behind you, and we assure you of our 100% votes in Kole district this time round. We're in competition with other districts in Lao, and we shall do our very best for you come 15th of January this year. President Museveni oye, Boniface Okoto oye, Opia Churi oye, Honorable Sandra oye, Engineer Oteng oye, all flag bearers of NRM oye, Opoye uno.
Thank you very much, Chairperson, represented by Honorable Court. At this moment, I would like to take this opportunity, Your Excellency, to invite the Vice Chairperson in charge of the Northern Region to come and invite the Right Honorable Speaker.
Luag mekole koiting unu malo gina yelo. Wanu mitu konendo gina yelo. NRM oye. President Museveni oye. Kole District oye. Your Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the NRM Presidential Flag Bearer and the father of the NRM Revolution, the second National Vice Chairperson of NRM, all leaders of Kole and the people of Kole. Luag me Kole ejira kokohi. Juameti ke ejira kokong me jolo President Museveni. Juameti bendera ya ting malo. Your Excellency, welcome to Kole, welcome to Lao. Your Excellency, as you conclude your tour of duty as the NRM Presidential Flag Bearer for 2026, under the theme Protecting the Gains, I wish to first and foremost welcome you to Kole, welcome you to LANGO, and request the people of Kole, luag me Kole anatia kwa yu, ni ndwa para bin medwe machiel, unu bol kui, board president, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, ye unu, igamu unu, ijolu unu, kere flag bearer so kene cha dusho, opia churi, okot, kere Sandra, mondo jamita berabe. Your Excellency, allow me to tell the people of Kole briefly that a vote for President Museveni and the NRM is a vote for ensuring that the center of gravity of the people of Uganda, which is peace, is sustained. A vote for President Museveni and the NRM is a vote for protecting the development that President Museveni has so far brought to LANGO. Lao penyo University President Museveni omio. Lao penyo ni yil marorom medagatal melira. It is now a regional referral hospital. Lao penyo Kibwa Stadium utia gero. Dan wanu chaho, wanu yabu, dan wanu timungo, enu chiego. Lao penyo piyo, yo apacho tia puru, yo kamdeno tia puru. You need anti plan. Jamo kena pola pupat. Bol kui, board President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Your Excellency, very, very finally, a vote for you and NRM is a vote for continuity in the wealth creation. As I end, luag me Kole. Nindria para bin medu machiel, abero gweyo dilu between team NRM and the team opposition. In midfield me NRM, anwongo pia churiti ye, anwongo Sandra Chengti ye, anwongo Code Boniti ye, anwongo Amson Obuati ye, President Museveni wanachwala nyime matugolo, Anita Mong wanachwala nyime matugolo, Otino wacharba ala no kelo gi oketo gi bench, Omeri da bedi bench, Matuda bedi bench, Odilo mere bino what kid man. Opia Churi with the ball. Opia Churi gives a pass to Okot. Okot dribbles and he gives a back pass to Sandra. Sandra is looking for Anita Among. Sandra gives a pass to Anita Among. Anita Among back to the midfielder, Dennis Amson Obua. Dennis Amson Obua is dribbling towards the goal post. Dennis Amson Obua gives a pass to Anita Among. Anita Among to President Museveni. President Museveni, quick pass to Dennis Amson Obua. Hey, President Museveni. President Museveni with the ball. President Museveni with the ball. President Museveni with the ball. Oh, 1 goal! Team NRM, 1 goal. Team opposition, 0. NRM goal achiel. Joapie migamente golo gipot pe. Nyurone team NRM olanyoko. President Museveni olanyoko. Opia Churi olanyoko. Okot Boniface olanyoko. Sandra Cheng olanyoko. Obua Juri da olanyoko. Luag me Kole obami ugum. Obami ugum. May I now invite the second National Vice Chairperson to come and deliver a message and welcome our presidential candidate. Thank you.
NRM oye! Kole oye! Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda,
President me Uganda,
we want to welcome you to Kole District.
District.
Once more, I want to recognize the Senator Mohammed from Nigeria. You're most welcome to Uganda.
Senator Moya in Nigeria.
And I want to thank all of you for coming. Apoyo unobino. Kopango. Intia Mabel. Your Excellency.
Adwong President.
we can already see the gains that we are protecting.
Wando neno don lobo abecha pol ame wandong oti ugwok.
The first thing I can tell you, and I've always said, that I grew up from Lira.
Gina machel me ana kobi kare ne ana don elera kan.
And the insecurity that was in this region
Onu-
was unbearable.
Onwo kupe ila kan kere yikola ducha lora.
Now we are celebrating the peace and the security in this country.
Yi wado yom pien kuj dong tie jami du tie ber wando ti unywala gonya.
And the development that you have brought to this country,
Don loba pol ame yini kelo Kole kede Uganda loro.
I have kept saying the road from Tororo, Mbale, Soroti, Lira, Konakamdin was never there.
Eno kobo ni yo ame yai Tororo te bino Lira te wot kona kamdini unuri petia ber enta mando tia port ame yindo engwesa gonya.
And we can thank you for all that you have done to Uganda.
Umi to po aduong President Rumera tek pejamino longa ena temo pelanga.
Your Excellency, when there was an incident in Achul Bang SSS, the lorry of that school was burnt, and you promised to replace it with a bus.
Aduong President, e karameo nuo kuj petia ber, nyopeng petia ber kan, bach me Achul banya, obino wow. Ento yinite yeng daite ko boy jot pak me Kole ni, ime yogi.
And the people of Kole are requesting for the bus.
Jolwak me Kole kere mara, tia kwayo ni, ime gi bach inyinga Achul banya.
Your Excellency, there has been a story here that Honorable Achut has eaten money for compensation, which is very wrong.
Aduong President Museveni, tia ni mora me tia bebea kan, ni Honorable Opia Churi, atini ma mara, ochamo chien ne mendo kalao.
The President has decided to rehabilitate every family and restock and give every family 5 cows.
Aduong President Museveni yeo ko ni ene meyo ibi pacha chela chel do habij mewek nya lonyo yakina wakan.
Whether you had cows or you did not have cows, you're going to get 5 cows.
Akado nuo itikere dok nyono pe itikere nyope po dokalao endong bino meyo pachido duj abo poha poha.
Aren't you happy about the cows?
Yi upe yom pidoka me adua meyo dogola.
Your Excellency, the road that Honorable Okot talked about,
Aduong President Museveni, yo ameatini Okot tia kopi yene.
the corner Ayeri, Aboke, Icheme, Bobby, and Gulu Road.
Yo ameya ikona yer tebe abohe tebe chieme te wona habobi.
That road connects us to South Sudan,
Yo no kubuwa kere South Sudan.
and you decided to work on that road because of the AFCON.
Yini ye daimoke wako ni yini puru yo no aport pi gweya dilu ame abinu bedia kibwa ame da egeri wa.
This is just to assure you that that money is in the AFCON budget.
Man me ko bilwak me lao kere lwak me Kole ni chiene nasha me puru yo ame be Kole kani tidong ko makome.
Your Excellency, you have already provided for the money for that road.
Duo President Museveni yin kum do emio lim nasha do ko.
And Your Excellency, the people of Kole are requesting that we elevate Aboke Health Center 4 to a district hospital.
Aduong President Museveni, jo me Kole, tia tango chingi borgini, ni kongi, e kwanda hatela boho ko ame ober health center ngweni, weke mi bet district hospital. Ame atini ni ati nyimuni, daung aduobi gonyeri edong agonya.
And then there was a pledge of construction of a technical institute in Alito. Your Excellency, you were even commissioned, but the technical school has not been built.
Aduong
date.
President Museveni yiri bini chi herani iketo technical school aliro dang luak me Kole tia koro.
Your Excellency, finally, we here are farmers. We grow simsim, we grow coffee, we grow sunflower, and during times like this, there is a lot of sun. They are requesting for an irrigation scheme.
Aduong President Museveni wan jo me Kole wan opuru sunflower opuru nino opuru soya dotiu kwayo ni ikare ni ameching tieni otiu kwayo ni itim gi noro pelwak me Kole pen gin gi rami kwira gonya.
And very finally, Your Excellency, we want to thank you for promoting politics of ideology rather than identity.
Aduong President Museveni wana mitupua tek meti rumalo nyume nguti jo politics me mara abonga poga me kala nyume me pari nyoni mandaho nyomane cho wando tutukubia agonya.
I want to thank our UPC brothers and sisters who love President Museveni genuinely because of what he has done to this country.
Amita pual wak me UPC ameti amaro aduong President Museveni kede chungia tiha pigina be ame Museveni otemo endo anakwayo jono me UPC no ginu bolle aduong President kui dang Dr. Bolle nyar gi achien kede NRM dudu.
And your reward will only come from God. For those who betray you, for those who blackmail you, it is God to judge.
Pijo ame yini chunket gi da yini konyo gi ento dokota lo here doka lusi komi melwenyi komi wano ko yone oba enen na binu cholo gi alo bere kere gina ginu.
Because you've done all what you ought to do and what you are supposed to do.
Pen yindo itimu jami long amedo yinu mere tim dang do timu do tegal kara ame yo joda mi kwira gonya.
Unfortunately, the ones you've supported are the ones disappointed.
Is your phone failing to upgrade to Airtel VoLTE? Follow the steps below to update your phone software and enjoy uninterrupted streaming and high-definition calls. For Android users, open Settings, scroll down to System or About Phone, tap Software Update or System Update, tap Check for Updates. Below are the steps for iPhone. Open Settings, General Software Update, wait a few seconds while the iPhone checks for available iOS updates. Then go to your phone's data settings and activate VoLTE. Enjoy seamless experiences, unlock endless possibilities, and become the invincible you with Airtel VoLTE.
All work me Kole.
Dong lobotia moro wu kopango wunu.
Tie mabel.
Tia koni tia una ber.
Apoyo teach.
Tia poyo un pitich.
Deputy Chairperson of NRM.
Alubon kom me committee me NRM party.
For national.
Mel Uganda.
Deputy Chairperson of NRM for Northern Uganda.
Alubon kom me NRM me Northern Uganda itumalu.
All the other leaders.
Otela Dushu.
And the people of Kole.
Kerejo Dushu me Kole.
I thank you for coming in big numbers.
Tia poyun me bino luaka duong abop ikane na poyo unu.
To take part in this public meeting. I am here with the other leaders from Kampala to present to you the manifesto of the NRM for 2026-2031.
Enobino kan meketi nyimu manifesto ya neno me party me NRM chahere mwahatutumia rio pirare we abishel na mwahatutumia rio piradeki we achel.
In that manifesto,
ineno me NRM
we are pointing out 7 bricks which NRM has put on the Uganda house in the last 40 years.
ame NRM oketo medon lobo I Uganda kan.
I'm using the word BRICS to mean contribution.
Tia tich kede BRICS ya matofali megedo menyutu ngoa me NRM okelo ikop akwaho medoromwa me Uganda.
The first BRIC is Kuch
Me namba chelo bedo kuch
in Uganda,
ilao kede Uganda.
because Uganda had become very unstable.
Pen Uganda no bedo meno tie kede rushu aduong abon kuch.
And it was unstable
Dang rushu no tie
because of bad politics,
pien we bie wano petia bear.
the politics of identity,
No bedo kop me we bie me poha
of religion
amejo neno dini
and tribes.
kede kaha.
NRM believes in unity of the people of Uganda.
Party me NRM bedo kede bedo neno menote mejo.
To create prosperity for themselves.
Mekelo lonyo kede don lobo.
That's how we were able to bring unity, and unity has enabled us to form a national party which unites all Ugandans.
Mono kite note obino te konyo mekelo party ya mekelo jodushu karachiel.
And then form strong national institutions
Te miyo te bedo kede dula tek iko papapat me loboa.
like the army,
Bala me amiwa me monyu,
the police,
police,
the intelligence services,
jo me timi kweda,
the judiciary,
jo me ngolokop,
the civil service.
jo me kuch.
These are the ones which have guaranteed peace.
Mono ena konyo mekelo kuch.
But without good politics,
It's about we be a bear.
they can disintegrate.
Romo kelo rushu keda tuba.
So the two are linked really. Good politics creates good national institutions.
So we be a tech, pire tech, maybe kede dul a tech.
So after Kuch,
Yunge bedo kede kuch,
the next contribution is Dong Lobo,
me namba rio obedo don lobo, yunge bedo kede kuch.
development,
Kelo don lobo,
like the road we came on,
kop me yo,
like the electricity,
kop me match,
the schools you are talking about,
kop me chukule me wini uno me wanolo hiere.
the health centers.
Health center da hatala me jo woriere.
We don't have time to go into all those,
Opeke de chao me donya tuti kom jamino.
but you can see them with your eyes.
Etu wuni romo nenu unu kede wangu don lobo ame tia watanyin.
But NRM always points out
Etu NRM maro nyuti jo.
that you may have development,
Irombe do kede don lobo.
tarmac roads,
Rombe do kede yo ame tie kede lam.
but if you have got chan in your house,
Educate kede chan iotni.
you are not in a good situation.
Pero bedo I kanaber.
That's why we emphasize now the third issue are the issue of wealth.
Eno mio kop men number dek kame otio neno bedo kop men nyayo lonyo.
All homesteads must have wealth.
Yota chela chel mirbed kede lonyo.
Now we started this when we were still a student movement
Wano bino chaha meno podite rionget me otin kwan.
in the 1960s.
Imwa hatutumia rio pira mia bongwen pira bishel.
We said people must not work for teach, may each keken.
Notoko bani peti ka teach me chem keken.
No, you cannot work for the stomach only.
Peti ka pi keken.
You must work for the stomach, but also for the pocket, but with chura.
Miriti pi etu dang miriti pi chauni mebedo kede chente etu miriti kede chura ingo ameiti tio.
That was our message in the 1960s.
Monono bedo neno wa imo hatutumia rio mia gomwen pira bishel.
When Amin came in, we went to fight.
Ame aminte bino luente bedatie.
We spent 16 years.
Obedo pi moha para bishel amotio luenywani.
When we came back, we resumed the same message.
Chame wano duogo ote mede kede neno cha ameno katuwani kede.
Now, those who listen to us
Mono jamino
have done well,
otia bear.
especially in 1996.
Pole waki moha tutumia rio mia bongwen pira bongwen wia bishel.
In the manifesto,
Ineno wa ya manifesto wa.
we advised the people with smaller pieces of land
Wanobino mio tam bodjo ameteke de loba tino tino.
to use the 4 acres model.
Ni ti kede tam amejolong ni 4 acre model, eka ngwen.
1 acre
Acre shell.
put in coffee.
Me pito mwany.
The 2nd acre put in fruits.
Eka mena mario tikwa hojamo kene.
The 3rd acre put in pasture for cows for milk in the shed.
Eka mena mbadek iteko to chem me pito dog.
The 4th acre produce cham me pacho.
Eka mena mbangwen itepe to chem ameini romo cham.
Produce for the food for the family.
Monodong chem piyot ni kede pashuni.
In the backyard, put piggery.
I nyunge kano dang iteke to yuba moro kano me pito puni.
And poultry for eggs.
Kede dang gwen inuongotong gweno.
And in the near the wetlands,
Acheki kede wikulu
do fish farming.
itegwa korech.
Now, some people have listened to our message.
Amani ni jo kene winyo kwena wa ya nenoma wanoketi nyimge.
I can show you one minister of state called Biamkama.
Omito nyuti minister Chel ameoma hongech.
Kama a demonstration farm. My name is Fred Biamkama. I'm a member of parliament of Buganges West constituency, Kakubiro district. We are now at our 4 acre demonstration farm. The land we have here is approximately 4 acres. This is a farm we started 2 years back here, 2.5 years back. And on this farm, we have a half acre of pineapple, has 6 cows for 0 grazing. We have poultry, about 25,000 birds, but only 11,000 are giving us eggs. And we have 1 acre of grass. We have piggery, those are very many. And 1 acre of coffee mixed with banana. Where we are, this is the 4 acre model farm. I did this activity to teach my voters to lead by example so that my voters can learn what measure the president tells the public. This is an initiative I learned from the president sometime back when he sent me to learn to Kaumu, to Kisozi. I copied what I copied, this is what I came up with. And you will see as we move, or that side, this side, that's my 4 acre model farm. The house as well, you don't sleep here, but if I was sleep here, the house as well is seated on this 4 acre model farm. When you look at poultry, out of the 25,000 birds,
number of young people, it's a number of young leaders. These are leaders that were voted from every village out of the 72,000 villages in this country. They were voted by all the young people, regardless.
Give me 366 trays, but because of the feeding method, I get all the eggs. I get 302 trays per day minimum. Then I sell in a month, you can get a net profit of 55 million because you get 180 million. You can't get all that. You have to buy feeds, pay workers, pay electricity. 55 million net pay. When you get
to listen to the whole
Idi. Okay, you leave them there. They are aside. Empty spaces. No, they are aside. They are not. They are okay. Okay, they are not in the view.
He has put 1 acre for coffee.
No, we are not
for food. And then cows for dairy. And a lot of pigs. The pigs he does not sell, he gives free to his constituency. But what I want to emphasize, the chura, the calculation we got was poultry for eggs.
So,
you heard him saying that he collects 302 trays per day. And in a month,
so bagenda bagamba nga bagenda
108 million shillings. When he removes costs, he remains with 55 million shillings per month. That's about 700 million shillings in a year. He's a very rich man now. We have not added the money for the coffee, the money for the fruits, the money for the cows, milk.
Pe medo chenne me yai mon chenne ame yai chak kede chema me jamo kene amen tia pigto kede guoko.
And we have not added the value for the pigs which he gives free.
Peda medo kop me puni amen tia no.
Good morning.
Eggs alone, he gets a
Today,
profit of
we do not come here before you with anger. We come before you with pain, with broken hearts, with a heavy burden
I've got
of
many
being.
examples here in my video, but let me just show you one more. This is my experimental farm in Lira here.
Mano bedo famera metie come lira kan. Poromere lira.
My name is Dr. Maurice Uchem. I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for the household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters squared. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same quantity of grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilograms or 800 grams here cost about 10,000 shillings. So having stock here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year. And then when you subtract other cost of managing, which is roughly 30 million, somebody can be able to save 70 million on this fish pond. And in this size, we can put 2 of them in 1 acre. So meaning in this particular acre.
So you have had the witness of Dr. Chen, who is one of my staff. I have my where my people have planted an acre of coffee. They have planted fruits, bananas, they have also got cows for the sheds, not free range, not going to graze in the field. And each one of those is bringing income. But I just wanted to concentrate on the fish pond. One of the enterprises is fish farming. And you saw that fish pond of 20 meters by 50. My people get 100 million shillings from that in a year. And if you remove costs, you remain with 70 million. As profit. And this is in half an acre. So if you have got 2 in an acre, an acre will give you 140 million.
10 years ago, it all began with one trade. Discipline became my edge. And today, I trade with confidence and consistency. 10 years of helping traders grow. FTMO.
You shouldn't go in the center of the wetland. You should go on the periphery, like I have done there. You make a fish pond there. You leave the center of the swamp to come back. The water. You will mint money. From 1 acre, you will get 140 million net a year. This is not a story. I have done it here in Lango here. So the fish ponds are a bit expensive. But after the elections, if you support the NRM, we shall come with the equipment and do them for you. Do them for you and hand them over. Do them for you and hand them over. Then the water will come back in the center of the swamp. And you use it to irrigate the land, the dry land. So you use the wetlands more profitably. But you also have water to irrigate the other land. This irrigation is not a joke. It can get you out of Chan. Let me show you my gardens. Let me show you. In Bushenyi.
This is where our model plantation is. Plantation which you've had, we've already gone beyond 50 tons of yield per hectare per year. Matoke is very important part is water, but especially in the dry season. So here we are using irrigation, drip irrigation, as you can really see, using water, especially in the dry season. Drip irrigation, the advantage with it is that it sends water where it is required. PB does not depend on national water. We make our own water, which we pump every day. 90% of the water is used for irrigation, and the other 10% is processed for use in pilot plant and estate residential areas. This farm, as per NEMA allows us to use a third of the water flow. But in the dry season, we even just use 12% of the water flow. So there is still enough water which we can pump. We've already finished the feasibility study to distribute the same irrigation water to the farmers, mainly along the water pipeline. So the structures you are seeing here are mainly to do primary filtration of the water. You have seen the color of the water through that aeration.
We don't have time to listen to the whole story. But I have done irrigation there. For bananas. And my people there, they get 53 tons.
Onuogi ni tan pira beach we a deck.
From 1 hectare.
I hectare achel.
The Banyankole nearby.
Edu kana metia choke de kano.
The Banyankole nearby who are not irrigating.
Jo amepetia teach kede dira mentia teach kede cha mewayo pi kulu te kiri komlobo.
They get 5 tons.
Tia nuoka tan a beach.
So I harvest 10 times more than those Banyankole.
Endong nuono abolo tiena par. Ngome jo kena mepetia tio kede dira no tia teach kede.
It is therefore not correct.
Donc pobera teni
to misuse or underutilize all these gifts God gave us.
Mepe tio teach kede ikuli ni aber.
The best thing for the wetland is fish farming.
Gina bero me teach kede ikulo bedo gohorech.
Then the water comes back in the center of the swamp.
Pite duogo idiere me ikulu.
Then you irrigate the dry land.
Eka ite teach kede pino te wayo ite wot kero kede poroni ya loboni.
And you will harvest 10 times more than I am harvesting. Like I'm harvesting it myself. This is all about lonyo. We don't want homes without lonyo. And that is why all these years from 1997
Enomio chahere mwa hatutumia chel mia bongwen pirabongen we abiro.
Well, first of all, when we came into government, we knew the whole story about Uganda and the world and Africa.
Ame wano bino iloch, wano bino ngeo koshe jami dushu kede ngej dushu akwaho Uganda kede Africa kede lobo dushu.
And we knew that wealth is very crucial.
Dangotenge oni lonyo bedo gina pire tek.
Some of the people don't need, they can go, they have their own money, they can use their own savings. Others can go to the bank and borrow. But we had our people who could not go to the bank. And who did not have their own savings. That's why we started in 1997 with what we call the Ntandikwa. That money was coming up to the sub-county. And it was to go to the one who cannot borrow from the bank, who does not have his own savings, but who wants to create homestead wealth.
Dang no pore wot bon ngata me peromon wo chene bank ame peromo deno peke de chene ame no goho eto tia mitoni lonyo tun ipasho mere.
But people don't listen. They don't pay attention. They are busy with other things. Do this one, go back.
Jopo donya teki kom jamino.
So you just watch.
So wundong tenena nena.
So then we brought NADS.
Ekaute binoko de program okena mejolongo ni NADS.
It was giving materials.
Monodong notia konyo jo kede kori.
Then we brought Operation Wealth Creation.
Etoke the program okene yuba okene Operation Wealth Creation.
From 2013.
Imwa hatutumia rio apara dek.
The same idea to give the one who does not have how to start.
Neno cha no roma kede neno ya chaki cha miyo chente bod ngata mepetie kede gino rome chako lonyo moro pashumere.
Now, all these efforts have made Uganda as a whole rich.
Neno ni dushu ome Uganda achalo kana medano romo be yere.
If you take the totality.
Kado ineno jami dushu.
If you look at coffee.
Kai neno mwony.
We are now exporting 9 million bags.
Mando tichwalo bags million abong when ame wano tichwalo oho.
In 1986 we were exporting 3 million bags.
Imwa hatutumia chel mia bongwen pirabore wea bishol no tichwalo ka bags aromo million a deke kena me no tichwalo oho.
The cows in Uganda were 3 million.
Doka menotie Uganda ikada national bedo million a dek.
They are now 16 million.
Amani nitie dok tie million a para bishel.
You look at maize.
Ineno kop menyuagi.
Maize, we used to produce 500,000 tons.
No to nuwani tons mia beach.
We are now producing 5 million tons.
Mando tito katuke the tons million a beach.
You look at sugar cane.
Kaineno kopme chukal.
Let me show you the sugarcane fields. You see them
Weko
in-
nyuti un kaname jo pito chukal yan nyang yere. Kaname jo nuo chukal yere.
Show us sugar estates if you have them.
Tia nyuti u kaname jo pito nyang ame jo dairy factory tenuo chukal.
If you don't have sugar, show us tea and palm oil and show us those.
Kobonika monope nyuti waeno kene.
That is palm oil.
Mono palm oil, mono mo. Ame kuningeu maruzi ranch
This
tie
is
boje.
This is Maruz here.
Mono teko maruzi kan ya patch.
So when you say Chan, I say Chan where? Can. There is no Chan here.
Donkai ko ni chan no tie kwene. Kai neno kano chan petie ikomjama meiti neno ununo.
Can, tea, lonyo.
Lonyo tie.
Then let's go to, they don't have tea, show us tea. Those, look at those fields. Bananas, do you have bananas?
Tie penyo ni jo nyut kana mejo pito abolo.
Do you have cows? Show us cows.
Kana mejo pito jo tia go hodok yere. Mono do kameti neno unukano. Loahe do kame jo tia go kano.
So, the whole country as a whole is richer, much richer than before.
Dong lobo ame Uganda ichani lonyo onyaye.
But there are also poor families.
Eto bedo kere pachimogo ame chan notie yere.
And this is why we insisted that no, there must be this money for the poor.
Eno mio teko boni miro bed kede chenteni ame tio tunubot joni ame tike de peho me chan.
So when we did all the others, Entandikwa, NADS, Operational Wealth Creation, I started hearing complaints among our people in Kampala area, saying that Degabera Boka, they only give themselves, they only give their friends.
Dong chame wano chaho program men tandikwa NADS Operation Wealth Creation ochaho winyo koho ni chene ni petia tunubot jo amepore tunubot gi tia tinuka boto megi ki kede jo atia chok kede gi etu jo ametia neno chan chene ni no petia tunubot gi.
So then, they are giving only to themselves, meaning the people in the government are giving to themselves or to their friends.
Dong chene cha jonotia pohoka ikingi penotia tunubot wunota dero iping amenotia no peho no mechan.
So that's why I introduced PDM.
Eno mi ende katuke the program Yuba me PDM.
So I said PDM, you form all adult people in a parish.
Donc PDM te kovani wunjo adon I parish chela chel.
Those who are 18 years and above.
Jo metemwa hapara boro watanyim.
Join the parish circle.
Binunu kara chel isako ametie ite parish.
And then the whole membership.
Ekadong chohere no ya beda member ikom sako no.
In a general meeting.
I chohere.
Elect a committee.
Ite yere unu committee ya jo amewuni mito ni telu.
The committee's work
is committee
to prioritize who gets first and who gets next.
No bede mene no nga mepore no chende ni ya chaki kede nga te lubu menu ngo chente no.
Once the list is identified,
kadong nyingam jo pore nuongo chente jan jo nuongo kosho,
the money goes direct to the beneficiary.
Chene te bino na han wegigi ame pore nuongo chente no.
But in some areas I've been hearing again the same story that they are marginalizing us.
Kano kene do winyo kohoni jo do hipetia konyo wa chene cha petia tunuborwa jo tia weho wa oho yubani meriemo chan.
Who is marginalizing you?
Nga metia petia mitoni wuni nuo wunu chente ni.
You are the one who elected the committee.
Wuneni yero tela wu, metela wu, ikop me yubano me poko chentenos.
How can the committee you elect be unfair to you, yet you are the one who elected them?
Bedo ni ngoni jo ame wuneni yero dohi kokunu ikomgi dohi ni gindohi peotio konyu menungo chente ame pore tunuboru.
I have told the Minister of Local Government to study this. Wherever I hear a complaint, he goes there.
Enoko kwayo minister meloyo kop me local government mengiyo timikweda meniango kana mekohono ya yere pehotika kwene.
But I would appeal to you, and in that we say the youth must get 30%.
Yubano nyutuni bully poreno percent piradek mecheneno ametia bini parish.
The women a certain percentage.
Mondang niya mono.
The disabled a certain percentage.
Jo ameo goro dang tenu percent orokano.
So everything is clear, but now it seems some people are not following up. I think they don't bother, and some people take advantage and they make themselves into a committee, and then they come later to complain.
Donc jami duchu tie church, tia chill, etu jo kene lohi po wupu yor jami mogo, jo tela ni ticha hotio kede mono, medong neno me kwanyo jo kene, weho jo kene oho, keto jo kene megino metogini.
But all those funds are there now.
Etu chene cha dushu tie.
The PDM.
Chene me PDM.
And we shall increase them.
Dan wano medo chente me PDM.
What we did was a trial to see how it works.
Gina me wano timo no bedo chako me pimo meneno kite PDM ya yubani romoti choberekede.
And these complaints which I get enable us to study the weaknesses and plug them.
Konyo wa meneno kana me goro tie ote chulu kana me buge tie yere meneno ni jami water port anyim.
So that if we put more money, there is no problem.
Amedon kado medo chene pedo ho bedo kodi peha me utie wani kede.
So we shall have money for the leaders, for the youth. In the manifesto, all those additional funds are there.
So tieli mokene mame wano medo piotela mono dushutie ineno me party me NRM.
For the university leavers.
Jo ameo itie hoka university kwan.
For the borders.
Jo amebedo body.
For the ghetto children.
Jo amebedo ghetto.
All those funds we are setting them up.
Jono dushu tielim ame wano to yubo pirge.
The rich people can go to the banks.
Jo launch romo wati bank.
But our people, many of them should go to these low interest money.
Etu unote deri pinkan mirwotu ni yuba me governmente ame ichulu magoba tetiri ekaite nuongo ikomchena meiti nuongo.
Now,
the
fourth Greek
kopmena mangwena piretek
is teach, jobs.
Obero teach.
Where are jobs to be found?
Teacher nuere kwene.
Let me show you where jobs are.
Weka nyuti ukana me teach tie yere.
Let's see somebody in Kamuli.
Oneno chaden achela metie kana mejolo ni Kamuli.
Nzewa Sangwa Johnson, Managing Director wa Jeka Poultry Farm. Jeka Poultry Farm eyaganibwa Bukwenge, Kamuli Municipality, Kamuli District. 2007 twatandika obulunzi nga tutandikira mu Kamuli Town Council by then mu plot yali 50 feet by 100 feet. Ezo futi atano ku 10 eda itaka. Tutandika tutya twali nga tulina ebyobufuzi wano mu Kamuli nga waliwo ensonga nga chairman wero C5 omugenzi kawugaba mwidukira katonda mu ekyumulo ekyemirembe nga bamutoyiremu abantu bangi abatamu application nga bali kwenda okufuuka ba chairman ba 5. Ayi president yaida yatulungamya yakoba tubana abantu mwena mwena timusobola kuba ba chairman ba 5. Aye abantu mujje mukola emirimu egindi ng'okulunda yayogera kulunda embidi okulunda enkoko byonna byonna yabyogerako. Nze napikinga mu kyokulunda enkoko n'atandika efaamu mu 2007 n'enkoko 5. Sawa dino wendogerera ku faamu kuno tize mabega ntambwire. President yaida yankyalira mu 2010 nga nina enkoko 5,000 yasanuka ino. Sawa dino tutambwire tulina enkoko 1,200 tufulumya amagi etule 2,000 buli lunaku. Etule 2,000 divaamu milioni 2 buli lunaku. Omwezi diva milioni 6. Omwaka tuba tuli mu bilioni ze 6 n'ekitundu etuba tukolaki tuyingiza. So tuwulirisa omulamwa gwa president okuva ku kiseera ekyo twakati katukigiireko. President yabaire musanhufu ino ku bintu byenkoze era nga buli kaseera nkyekingako. Wendogera kati tulina abakozi 300 betukola.
That boy Basangwa
Danono emeti nene uno.
I visited them in 2007.
Eno binolemo enemo hatutumia rio abiro.
And they were fighting for the position of LC5.
Notolwen gini if OPM I Yuba mebe do Wonkoma Beach.
In Kamuli.
I district me Kamuli.
And I said, you people, the position of LC5 is 1.
Teko bigini PMI composition a chel keken.
Why don't you do other things?
Pingo pe team gino kene.
The ones we told you people in 1996.
Jamame wanobino kobi okosho chon mwahatutu mia rio mia bongwen pira bongwen we abishel.
As you have seen here, the coffee.
Dang man wuni neno unu.
The coffee, all those.
Mwony kede jamo keneno.
So for him,
donc pi ena mejo nyutino.
He chose poultry.
Eno yero megwo hogwen.
Only one enterprise.
Achel keken.
And now he's selling 2,000 trays of eggs per day.
Of your online business. Help protect it from online threats with website security. Every GoDaddy plan comes with an SSL certificate that'll protect your customers' sensitive data, along with daily malware scans and a firewall, all of which you can manage from one place. A protected site will also help your search ranking. Get peace of mind for your online business today with GoDaddy.
So when you sit here and you say, teach kwene.
Don't kai bedo kante penyo ni teach tie kwene.
Teach tie lonyo.
Teach tie I lonyo. Ame ibero kede lonyo te nyayo teach. Bejo ame choyo gikano.
Because some people think teach is in the government.
Jokene tamoni teach tie kai government keken.
Yes, government has got some teach.
Government get tie the teach mogo.
But the Muruka chief is one.
Edukai neno jo ametie government in one position bedo kat geredana chel.
Jago achel.
Jago tie ka chel keken.
Few jobs.
Jo petia Paul itiche government.
All of us here, how shall we go for the government jobs?
One do super romo what? Metemo nunga teach government.
The total government jobs are 480,000.
Teach dusha metie government obedola hangwen tutumia piraboro.
We are a population of 50 million now.
Etu number wa dusha don't tie tunu million pira beach.
So the jobs are in Lonyo, private sector.
Teach dusha tie I Lonyo. Ame wanobedo kede tere teach te beda tie.
You have seen how Basangwa has created 300 jobs.
Wuni neno dano cha Basangwa choyo jo teach jo mia dek.
He had no job himself.
Eno peke de teach come.
But by engaging in wealth creation, he created a job for himself and a job for others.
Yuba menya yo lonyo. Teacher hobedo donke do teacher meno choyo ametunu mia dek.
Let's look at the factories.
We don't name factories. Ya dula me yubu jami ya papat.
That is the new town near Mbale.
Monotie Mbale.
It is a town of factories.
Monobero town ameteke the factories.
The Ugandans are used to towns of shops.
Wanona ke the town ya trading centers ameineno ka duha keken pe ineno factory.
Duka keken.
Yes, duha keken.
NRM time, it is a town me factory.
Era nere time chawani otiekon ke the centers adono amedong tieke the factory. Pe duha kana mejodong yubu jami pe bedo ka chatwil keken.
That town there has got 75 factories now.
Town ameti neno cha tieke the factories pirabiro iwia beach kano.
Even here in Irira, I'm told there are about 40 factories there.
Okobonira ngilira kan oteke the factories are romo pirangwen.
But I have not taken those pictures yet.
Podi purungi atek ichura mere I nambagi.
So let's now enter one of them.
Wekodonyi factory achiel onen ng'o meginotio tiyo gini kano.
See the children who are working there.
Mono neno tina metia tich kano.
See the number.
Nen kite number giduong kede.
So this is the answer.
Mono bedagam ikop me tich tie kwene.
For the jobs.
Ikop me tich.
So therefore, friends.
Dongo megina, keda megina.
NRM is a party of enlightenment.
NRM party of the party ame yabo wangjo.
What do you call enlightenment?
Yabo wangjo.
Huh?
Yabo wangjo. Neno.
Yeah?
Neno. Vision.
Yes. It is that one.
Thank you.
I can't get it properly. It is a party of enlightenment. We show people how to move.
Wanonyuti jo yo kitemiro wot gini kede.
That is Lira industrial area. You can see
Monobedo Lira industrial park me Lira.
You can see how many factories are there.
Nen factories ametie kano.
Then you can go to Namamve.
Itewoti Nambamve ametie Kampala.
You can see Namamve there.
Toneno Namamve kano.
It was just a forest.
Monono bedo kana me jono pitoka yen keken.
But there are now 273 factories there.
Eta mani to take the factories mia rio pirabiro iwia dek.
The one of Mbadi is employing 12,000 young people.
Factory a chel keken tia choyo joiti tutumia para rio.
This one is employing 44,000.
Man take the jo tutumia pirangwen wia rio amejo choyo gitich.
So this is the story of the NRM.
Manno bedo neno keding jama me NRM okelo.
There are 3 other contributions which I don't have to go into, but I explained them in the press conference when I was here.
Tie jamo kena deka pire teka meno romodonyere etu chawa petie me lokiere.
For the north,
donc pi Uganda ituma lukan
as part of Lonyo creation,
apart me nyoyo lonyo,
we are now going to do restocking.
Wando timogina mejo nuoni restocking.
We had started.
Wano chaho kosho.
Then some people went to court and legal what?
No chaha bere tu jodo hite woti court ikopa pol kunwano mitonio dok ame wano tamani konyo keli pachechel.
Which was not a correct way.
Ame no pobedo yo abera mejo no poreti chiere.
Because there were wars in Uganda.
Pienduenyo beda tie Uganda kan.
Who compensates who?
Nga mirchul nga.
It was because of the bad politics.
Obedo pi wibia meno petia wotaber.
And what do you compensate? Because people died.
Ngo amedo hichulu pieno tieti kede jo amedango togini.
Property other than cows was destroyed.
Jo lwenyo jamo kena pati doko rwenyo gino kosho.
Time lost.
Chawa dangi rwenyo unu.
Yes, you are doing nothing, running away. That's a loss.
Dong mono jamejo rwenyo ichulu jamino ningo.
I spent 16 years in exile and fighting.
Abedo mwahapara bishel ametia oho, ametia lwenyi meneno ni okel kuch, Uganda kan.
But anyway, we just kept quiet. Okay, for us, we'll try to be as peaceful as possible.
Etu wano bino lingo teko nipe wanpo mito rushu moro beda tie.
So okay, let's see how it works.
Weko nen kite yubani awot kere.
Then we are giving money, 159 billion shillings through the lawyers.
Notomi 80 billion mia chel pira beach wiye tutulurubu mia chel pira beach amenutia bay bot lawyers iko mechulu do.
And we are not seeing the impact.
Etu no potio neno chenecha katia tunu bot wegigi.
So I called leaders from Teso, Lango, Acholi.
Dongatelo ngotela melao Acholi kede Teso.
I said, why don't we have a simpler formula?
Teko ni pingo pe katu kede yubo kene ame teach kede yot apati man na medo hidnen bala teach kede tia better tech.
Do restocking for all the families slowly and we finish.
Pingo pe obed ka kede neno meneno ni we otachela chel wano migi dok ote woti yore meneno kite me katu kede yubano.
I said even if we give 2 cows or 3 or 5.
Atiko ni kadimi tunudoka rio ade kangwena beach.
Then my people said a beach.
Jote kodi mito doka beach a beach.
So I said okay, no problem.
Ade kodi koporope.
Now
amani ni
That's how actually why I didn't have the rally here.
Mone no mio en po bedo ke de rally
When I
ikole kan.
when I was in Lango,
Chame nutie ilao kan.
I was supposed to come here on a Monday.
No pore bino kan icheo kiho.
But once my people in Teso and Lango and Achwera agreed,
Edu chame jo ilao acholi ke de Teso bino winye regini ke do ye gini.
To go from the legalistic, from
me ya ikop me court
to the restocking.
Te do ni kop me chulu yota chela chel.
Using the PDM approach.
Ame otich ke de yuba kite PDM o yubere ke do teach ke de mono me chulu.
I rushed back to cabinet to tell
Ate
them.
dok chen I cabinet.
To tell them that now these people have agreed, you study and write a paper.
Memi ogingech ni jodo ye okosho lawa acholi ke de Teso do ye okosho wundo ngi unu ngwa megino ye gini otene no ngwa memiro team.
That's why I missed the rally here. It was that Monday I had to go and chair cabinet.
Eno mio eno po beda tie kani rally pieno dok cheni cabinet mengi yo atut kop medoka langi choli ke de Teso.
So
Yuba anyena menotio
when I've been campaigning, the cabinet met and said, now, instead of the cows, let's give money.
Chame ndong medeke de campaign re cabinet ongio document cha ya paparacha oteko boni kaka mio jo doka bicha beach wek do mi chente.
I said, okay.
Ente ye okosho.
So then the money is now available.
Mani ni chene dong tie mena nijo cholo wiota chela chel doko bapa ni chingo po wana duong lobo pineno no ke de yuba no.
It is on all the accounts.
Chene cha dong jodonyo koshi account.
When I'm in Lira, I will ask them where the money is. They will say so on the rally.
Kae no tunu lira kano apenyo gikana me chene cha dong tuni.
But then a new problem has come up.
Etu peha nyendo hokatu.
Whom do we give the money to?
Ngame miro mi chene cha.
The other list, the one of the lawyers was full of problems.
List toke necha ya nyinga metie bot lawyer no take the peke ya Paul.
So now some people wanted to use the old list. I said no.
Jo kene no tiami to niyo ti kede nyinga chon cha me court.
That old list has problem.
Eten teko wani nying cha take the peho.
Put the money on the account. It will not go back. It will stay here.
Get chene ya account chene cha pea dok chen.
Let's have the elections.
Weko tiek yera.
In 7 days.
Yunge nina biro kano.
How many days? 7 or
7
Then we have time now to come back and discuss. Say, whom do we start to leave and why?
Ekado te bino chen no teko wani ngame wan miro chak dong kede. Chene dong abedo metie ya account.
But the money is on the account now.
Chene te ya account etu dong miro nge ngame miro chak chulo.
In all these areas.
Ikadeko is no dushu.
So I have had the memorandum of our chairperson.
Wano winyo memo ya church amo ya Kole district.
The pledges.
Chihere.
Like the bus.
Batch.
The hatchery.
Kopme hatchery.
The district hospital.
Dahatala dit me a Boyle Center for.
I don't have time to respond, but I have the memorandum.
Ape kede chawa memi agami kom jamino dushu etu church no dushu enetie kede.
I will attend to all of them.
Enengi o jamino dushu kopme batch kopme dahatala dit kopme yo me kona yer. Adunglo bo ye enengi o jamino.
I ask you to support NRM.
Adunglo bo tiako ni chungunu kede party me NRM.
So to preserve what we have achieved.
Meo neni jami kede don lobo kede lonyo pasha medan ubino borwa ogok wani mono.
And add on.
Ote medikom jamino amedo tie wani kede.
NRM oye!
NRM oye!
The old man with the heart oye!
Jo dushu oye!
Kole oye!
Kole oye!
Lango oye!
Lango oye!
Uganda oye!
Uganda oye!
East Africa oye!
Kede East Africa oye!
Apoyo mateke.
Abdunglo botia poyo undushu bapunu chiu go yunu jira iroma malu poyo na take to all.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for giving and introducing a manifesto. We want to thank you, and I believe everybody has understood, no doubt about that. Your Excellency, as I invite the flag bearers, allow me to introduce to you your son Bahati is also here. Your Excellency, I want to thank the RDC Juliana Akulo and her team. They are doing a good job in this district. I want to thank her so much. Your Excellency, the flag bearers are 4. We have Okot Boniface, the flag bearer for Kole South, Samuel Opio Achuti for Kole North, Sandra Acheng, woman MP, and Oteng Moses, district chairperson. So we are starting with Okot Boniface. Okot Boniface, oye! The people of Kole vote for him, oye! Thank you very much. Your Excellency, I introduce Samuel Opio Achuti for Kole North. Samuel Opio, oye! Achuti, oye! Kindly vote for them. Okay. Bearer for woman MP. Acheng, oye! Sandra Acheng, oye! Will you vote for Sandra? Sandra, oye! Your Excellency, we have Oteng Moses, the district chairperson, holding the flag for district chairperson. Oteng Moses, oye! Oteng Moses, oye! Your Excellency, thank you very much. His Excellency is going to have a photograph with the flag bearers.
There are also children whom I skilled in the skilling hub. If they are here, I would like to take a picture with them, the children whom I skilled in the skilling hub.
The skilling beneficiaries, Your Excellency, we thank you very much for skilling the youth of Uganda. They are benefiting and they are being good examples to others. So the youth of Kole, you will also benefit. You'll benefit if you support NRM. NRM oye! Museveni oye! Thank you very much for coming to listen to President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and thank you for the promise you have shown that you'll vote for him. Thank you for tolerating the sun. It is a sign that you love President Museveni. Museveni oye! NRM oye! Okay, now the next photograph is with the skilling beneficiaries. Tata, we want to thank you so much for skilling the young people. Skilling oye! Skilling oye! We have missed their testimonies. Otherwise, they are very grateful to President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Your Excellency, the next photograph is with the converts. But as we prepare the converts, I would like to inform you, sir, that we also have gifts from 2 categories. We have a big wall clock by Adon Calorin, together with Naiga Joyce. I will ask them to get ready as they... Oh, the UPC, Your Excellency, I would like to correct this. We have UPC supporters who are here looking for votes for President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. We request that you take a photograph with them. The next gift is from Imat Lillian Anyatil and Moses Opio, who are giving you a stool, spear, and sword so that you can continue fighting for our country, for our motherland. So, Your Excellency, Odon Calorin, together with Naiga Joyce, are those ones who have given you a clock. They can give you room so you can be able to meet others. Then Imat, Lillian Anyatil, and Moses Opio Your Excellency, those ones have also given you a stool, a spear, and a sword that you continue fighting for the peace of the people of northern Uganda and the people of Uganda in general. They are taking a photo with you. Camera people, I hope you are taking that photograph. Then after that, NRM oye! Museveni oye! Thank you for supporting NRM. Thank you for supporting President Museveni. Thank you for supporting our flag bearers. Please don't vote for anybody else apart from your flag bearers. They are the people who are going to fight for you. Your Excellency, we want to thank the UPC supporters for accepting to look for your votes and for promising to give you votes and NRM. We want to thank you. Thank you very much for supporting President Museveni. He has shown ability to support to work for the northern region and to protect our peace. Your Excellency, thank you very much. Apoyo matek jome Kole, Pimaro Museveni, Pimaro Pate me NRM, Obankoku. May we sing the anthems. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. May we have the anthems?